Okay, welcome back. Sixth video. Now we are discussing design considerations of forgings. We are having so many defects will be there. When means that the defects whenever we are going to avoiding that one, so that the defects and design once again we will discuss. Okay. First, what is that first point we will discuss about? I told earlier class, what I told is that so there are the common defects in the forgings will be there. First one is there, um, cold shuts or flaps, fitting, dry, shift, and dimensions. So these are the five things we discussed in that one. Now we will discuss remaining defects in that forgings. So now those things remaining will be there. Dents, you know very well about dents. And next, burnt and overheated metal, burnt and overheated metal, and ruptured fiber structure, cracks, hair cracks, hair cracks. Next, hair cracks, one of the point. And next, slags, sand, and porosity. Next, flakes. Next, decarbonization. So all these things. So that is more about here in forgings. Why I'm stressing in design of forging is there are a number of defects will occur in the forging itself. That is the reason I am stressing on this video. So what is that dents will be there? What is that dents? Dents is are the result of careless of work. Where that dents will come is careless of work. Whenever that skilled person is going to be doing, so he's not taking a proper care, so that then for that careless of work, the dents will occur. That is that one of the defect. In that our design, we have to avoid this dents. Another thing is burnt and overloaded metal. Burnt and overloaded metal. This defect is generally caused by that improper heating conditions and soaking the metal too long. Improper heating means, suppose the temperature is required for cast iron is 1400, say that 750 degrees centigrade. So that if you are going to not heating properly or overheated. So this defect, this design, whenever we are going to design that forging parts, so we have to avoid this defect, burnt and overheated metal, burnt and overheated metal. So another one is that ruptured failure structure, ruptured failure structure. What is that ruptured failure structure? So how this to avoid in this in our design is that this is that discontinuity of flow of lines. Discontinuity, it is we are going to cutting, suppose you can fix it one job in that lathe machine. Discontinuity, if there is no continuity of cutting of that metal, so that is that one of the reason this design consideration. Okay, so the discontinuity of the flow of lines when while forging product is manufacturing. So when that it is observed that defect microstructure, we have to observe that microstructure. If the microstructure is not proper, So that part will be that area means that the product will not give that proper life. So generally this defect will give that some of alloy too rapidly during the forging operation, inadequate stock size or improper die design. So die design, whenever we have to go for that straight lines, that lines has to give continuously. If you are not going to giving inadequate, so that will affect our design. So that is the thing. Another one is fins and rags. Fins and rags. How this we can fins and rags is a small projections in our forgings. Small projections will be there, or loose metal driven into the surface of the forging. Loose metal, some of the loose metal, extra metal is going to be pouring on that, means it will be available on that product. And small projections, small projections will be there. That will also will not work properly when that a user is going to be using our product. Okay, all these things you see that, but it is going to be showing very small one, but it will create a lot of noise, means a lot of troubles. Okay, so that is that one of the thing. So another one is that cracks. It's a very most that cracks is that. So cracks which occur, that cracks which occur mm, on the forging surface may be longitudinal or transverse. Either it will be there longitudinal or transfer, it will be there. So that is that one of the thing we have to avoid in our forging design. So next, so why we are going to discussing forging design, welding design, considerations of manufacturing, considerations of our machine design. Why next we are entering into the design. All these things we have to consider and we have to go forward. That is the reason. If this all these things we don't know that before this one, it is very difficult to design a product. Okay. So that is that. These can occur due to that metal ignite or too rapid cooling or in the forging. Suppose if your cooling is more also, it is going to be coming to that cracks. So improper heating, if you are not heating improper, and forging is low temperature, the cracks will occur, and incorrect cooling, it will occur of alloy and steels and other metals. So all these things we have to know that. And another one more thing, cracks we seen that improper heating, improper low temperature, they are not maintained, and quality of the ignite, all these things. Okay, now we will see that cracks that is due to that. And another one is hair cracks. We cannot see that crack, but crack will be there. So these are very fine surface cracks. We cannot see in our with our eye. Okay, not exceeding a fraction of a millimeter width. These can occur to defects that metal ignite too rapid cooling of the forging. Too cooling also it is going to be give that hair cracks. Okay, we should not give more cooling also. What is that? How much it is going to be required? That is that enough for that one. Okay, so that is the thing. Another one is that slacks, sand and porosity. Slacks and porosity will be there. So those porosity will be there for that one. Okay, those porosity, that is also very important one. If that porosity will that slacks, okay, generally this porosity when it will occur is that defects when it is going to be occur is that the surface of or inside the forging. Inside the forging only it is going to be occur. So these defects generally may be due to that ignots, main ignots, and incomplete discard the ignot head. So if you are unable to properly, if you are not finished that ignot head, so this slacks, sand means all these things will occur. So you have to purify that ignat properly. Otherwise, these defect will come in that. Means we have to avoid this all these things for making a good design. So internal cracks will be there. That is internally developed. Where that internal can result too drastic change in the shape of the raw stock. So drastic change in that raw material, we should not change. So one material, if you are going to using, you use it. Don't go for more and more that thing. Okay, that is that one of the thing will be there. Another thing will be there, flakes. So that is that internal cracks. There is the flakes. Flakes are generally internal breaks will be there. So internally that flake will be there. Internally break will be there. That break will be that it is almost all that product is collapsed if that flakes will occur. So what is that? We'll see. Internal breaks are ruptures occurring in that some grades of alloy steel. Okay, these are caused by too rapid cooling from that forging temperature. Too cooling. So slacks also same thing. Hair cracks also same thing. Cracks also too much cooling. Too much cooling it will be there. Then it will be what I mean to say that it is not too cooling. It should not be whenever we are going to manufacturing forging design that means we are going to manufacturing with the help of forging. So this consideration must we have to look into that. Because of too much of cooling is also we are going to developing hair cracks, slacks, some of the projections on the top of the top portion of the product. Okay, all these things. Another one is that decarbonization. So what is that decarbonization? In this raw stock, decarbonization is going to be subjected to too high temperature and too long period. Means very high temperature, too long period. So this will occur that decarbonization. This will occur decarbonization. Another thing is that the chief defects means consider the chief design considerations in forging is mentioned above the divided into two groups. What are they? One is irremovable defects, another is removable defects. Irremovable defects, another one is removable defects. Means design consideration, these are the. So such as deep cracks, we cannot remove. So first of all, only when we are going to design a product, then only we have to take what is that deep cracks, cavities, burnt metal, and decarbonization. And decarbonization. Decarbonization. All these things we have to take care of that one. Okay. So these are the removable defects of design. Another one is removable defects. If we are able to removable, no problem. There is no consideration of it. Okay. So all these things will be there. So this is that what are the how it will be there in that cracks means removable defects such as the deep cracks we can remove. Shallow cracks we can remove. Overheating we can remove. Coarse grained structure we can removable. Internal stresses we can remove, and distortion. All these things we can remove it. So another one is that some of the defects of the following, we can see that concentrations. And what are the concentrations? We will see that surface cracks carbonized by that one. Okay, all these come into that avoid in thin sections. provide adequate fillet and corner radii, keep parting line in one plane, and keep vertical surfaces forged parts tapered. With this, all the points we are elaborated and we are discussing that one. So another one point is that we are surface cracks. Surface cracks will be there. Generally, we are having surface cracks will be there. So what are the surface cracks and decarbonized areas are removed from that important forging by grinding on special machines. Okay, shallow cracks and cavities can be removed by chipping out of the cold forgings with pneumatic chisels or with the hot sets during the forging process. During that forging process, destroyed forgings are straightened passages. So another one, mechanical properties of the forging can be improved and the internal stresses to be removed and analyzing and normalizing. So how that cleaning will be there in that defect spots to avoid that deep machining cuts, deep machining cuts, removal of oxide scale, cleaning of pickling, crumbling process, okay, and blast cleaning process, all these cleaning process. So all these things we have to consider and we will go for forgings. Okay, in this heat treatment of the forging, some of the avoid 2 points avoid whenever we are going to design. We will see that to relieve that forging of stresses set up during that forging and subsequent cooling. That's one of the point. Once again, I will repeat. To relieve that forging stresses set during that forgings and subsequent cooling. So another one is to improve that mechanical properties of the produce. Okay. Another one is that to equalizing structure of the metal of the forging. Okay. Another one is to impart that degree of hardness forging which makes it most easy to machine. Okay. So our we are having mechanical properties are there. There are different properties are there. Normalizing, hardening, tempering. Okay. Annealing. All these properties will go ahead. So next, welding. What are the design considerations in welding? So here, use of the minimum possible number of welds. So always we have to reduce that minimum number of welds will be there. Select the same thickness for the parts to be welded together. Okay, same parts always, not for different metals joining process. Locate that welds at the areas in the design where the stresses and the deflections are not critical. Effect that shrinkage and distortion should be minimized by that post welding, annealing, and stress relief operations. Okay, decide proper welding sequence. Design Design welding in the flat or horizontal position and not in that overhead position. Use only that amount of weld of the metal that is absolutely required. Which weld? Whether the filler material, same material, or we are filling or not. And one more thing, blowholes will come whenever we are going to avoiding. So afterwards we have to chip it and we have to remove it. Okay, that is at one of these thing. And effect of the shrinkage and distress. Whenever you are going to doing welding, the shrinkage will come. So that thing we have to avoid it. Design welding the flat and horizontal position and not in that overhead position. Always you have to take care of that flat position only, or else it is horizontal position. Otherwise, it is very difficult to weld it. means so many stresses will be developed, so many loads will be generated, means it will come into the picture. All these things will be that means whenever we are going for flat or horizontal, no, it will not come. Whenever you are going to somewhat odd position, odd shape of positions, so automatically overhead positions it is going to be called, and we can some of the stresses it is developed. Okay, so with this, my dear young friends, I am closing welding, defects of welding. Next video, I will standardization. I'll speak. So, or else I'll speak on now itself. In this process of standardization, what is that standardizing example? The shaft consists of specifying set of shaft's diameter and materials. Same material will be there wherever you are going to use in your material. That interchangeability will be there. That interchangeability will be used to your Britain, France, or Germany, or USSR, US, whatever it may be there. Your standard product should be used over there itself. That's why all are kept limits and systems, hole-based system and shaft-based system. And material also to be same. Okay, that is the thing. And what is that object of standardization is to make that interchangeability of the components possible. Maximum is interchangeability of that component. And to make that mass production and components is there. So we have to manufacture mass, means n number of product mass. Whenever you are going to following standardization, then it will be that we are going for we can, if you are going for interchangeability, then only our sales will be the more, life will be the more, usage will be the more. Okay, so okay, thank you, my dear young friends. Next video, I will speak on preferred series, preferred numbers. Okay, thank you.